Big story, you were off yesterday. We missed it because look at the front page of the Province today. Some choice words by Boston Bruin, Milan Lucic, former Vancouver boy, now playing for Boston, did great things with the Vancouver Giants. Just kind of frustrated with what's been going on. We know there was a situation on Saturday night. There was an altercation, and because of YouTube, the citizen journalism that goes on, all of these hockey players, especially in a town like this, scrutinized for every single move. So he comes out and he says... Oh, there's Viz of what happened Saturday night, Granville Entertainment District, and he's confirmed that, you know what, he was involved with this. Took a couple punches, restrained himself, and you got to admire the fact he's restraining himself from this. It's tough when you hear these words. And guys, do we have that clip of his exact wording?
We do. I think they're just going to get it queued up for us, but we don't really. I mean, this video that we're seeing is, of course, the aftermath of what happened on Granville Street. So we sort of have his take on the situation and his frustration towards what happened that night, but we don't really know 100% certainty as to what happened in that confrontation before that camera began rolling.
But we do have his reaction, and I think that's what's creating another reaction for people. His words on the City of Vancouver. Have a look.
Going back to the spray painting of the church and my grandparents and parents and family getting harassed, you know, during the final against the Canucks in 2011, and now, you know, it's escalated to a point where I get attacked for just minding my own business. So it's, you know, I have no reason left to defend my city and the people of my city, and other than being at Rogers Arena, no one will ever see me in downtown Vancouver ever again.
Some extreme words right there from the man, and yesterday you'd see this blowing up on social media. People are reacting to this, and I think here's a real opportunity for a guy like Milan Lucic, who's an incredible hockey player, to really be a leader for the city of Vancouver. I mean, look at what we experienced in 2011. I found it so fascinating with the riot story that, yes, Vancouver was on the map for international news after the riot, but then the day after, all of the true Vancouverites that came to clean up the city, that posted those messages of inspiration on those boards, that didn't make international news. And here, when you paint everybody with the same brush, I think it's a missed opportunity, and I think you can get jaded so easily in life if you do that. Yes, there were some people that obviously have tainted his experience in Vancouver, but what about the idea of just saying, you know what, these people ruined it, but I'm not going to have this guy be the face of Vancouver for me, because he grew up here. He knows, he's got to know that this is a good city.
But is not part of being an athlete or part of being a celebrity having to deal with some kind of scrutiny no matter where you go in the world? I mean, it kind of comes with the territory, does it not? Again, you're right. It's a small group of people, I'm assuming, that are getting cast in a very that are casting our city, I guess, in a very unfortunate spotlight. But again, I just kind of think that it comes with the territory, buddy. Yeah.
He's young. He's emotional.
Yeah.
You know, we have his former rugby coach, Ken McKenzie. We have a photo of when the Stanley Cup was brought to Vancouver. Ken's going to come on the show around 7:40 and kind of speak to the emotions going on. We got wind of the fact that they were exchanging text messages, and Ken's a big fan of Milan Lucic, speaks to his character. I think, yeah, like you say, when you have a lot of fame and a lot of attention this early, it's hard to manage that. And when people are coming at you, even to see a story like this, Vancouver versus Lucic, that already insinuates a confrontation. Instead, it's, okay, well, what does this mean for the city of Vancouver? And I think that's what's most important right now.
For sure. So what do you think? Your thoughts on his statement regarding Vancouver? Go chime in on our Facebook page, and we'll continue this conversation throughout the morning right here.